Happy hump day, man. Happy hump day. It's freezing. Sheesh. My hands are so cold. I had to go outside real quick. And my hands are like still like frozen solid. Got on my Black Proverbs hoodie. Big jelly bean shit. Yup. I was like, oh, I need to wear this one today. I need to wear this one today. But man, y'all stay bundled. Put y'all hats on, y'all gloves, y'all scarves. Man, if you gotta put some socks under your gloves, put them on. Put them on. Man, I just wanted to come live for a second. Hey, Evelyn, what's going on? I've been up all morning. Yeah, I don't watch the Diddy documentary. Shane did his live, and I watched the Diddy documentary. So today we're gonna talk about Kim Porter and her book. I'm gonna read a couple of things out of her book, and if y'all watch, make sure y'all pull up and watch the documentary. Hey y'all, hey y'all. We ain't got snow, girl. My hand, you see my hands in my look. SP, I still got the one hand in here because my hands is freezing. I just went outside for a second. I went outside. Hey, Royal Golden. Hey, Misunderstood too. Hey, Jennifer Jones. What's going on, beautiful? Hey, Blessed and highly favored. Hey, Marshonda. What's going on? Big Mama. Hey, girl. Hey, Loves Mouse. Hey. But I'm gonna do that at 2. But let's get to this birthday party, y'all. What? How do you said it happened outdoors? But I could have sworn that I read that birthday party. Hey, Queen Butterfly sis. Hey, Betty sis. I could have sworn. Hey, no new friends. She said 8 inches. Damn. 4 more inches. I had a foot. Damn. Are y'all so what? So I know schools closed and stuff like that. No new friends and stuff. But was you able to get everything you needed before the storm hit? Cause I seen on that highway out there, um, and stuff like that. Y'all pray for them people on that highway where that snow is. They've been out there, I think, for 2 days. And y'all know, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's always good to gas up. Hey, Callie Silver. Hey, baby. Hey, TT. No, they ain't. Many accidents. Yeah, it was a 45 car pileup on one of them highways. 45 school in. School's in. I ain't sending my kids to school in damn near a foot of snow. Sorry. Thank you, Miss Evelyn. Thank you for the flower. I ain't sending my kids to school, and it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Okay, yeah, Royal Golden, send it to me. I see old boy over there covering it too. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about Andrew Holmes today, and I said I wanted to. So I seen one of the girls that met Andrew Holmes that was around him trying to be an activist alongside of him, and she got allegations on him and said she was fired for putting allegations on him. And I was like, that shows you how corrupt and a lot of politics are revolving the Kanika Jenkins case due to, you know what I'm saying, everything that was happening. But who child? I forgot where I was. Yeah, the kids going to school. It's a no for me. You too, no new friends. You be safe, okay? Be safe. Stay warm. Stay warm. Um, but that birthday party. So I read at that birthday party. Hey, Miss Low Key girl. Hey. So I read that the Hey RH baby. What you working on? What kind of music you working on, girl? RH Unlimited Music, y'all. She made me one of the prettiest songs for my mother. She really did, and I listen to that song every time I miss my mother. I still listen to that song. I go to that song, and then it just uplifts me and stuff like that. Do you think they hiding videos? Yeah, yeah. No man, they hiding videos. School is brutal. We be out of work due to weather, and school still going. Yeah, I ain't sending my kids. I ain't sending my kids. You know what I'm saying? Send homework. Hey, that 504 girl, I love you. Hey, Valerie, what's going on? Um, yeah, school's different now. They so we're trying to get paid. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to make sure because Trump is cutting down all that shit. So they trying to keep the kids in school to get that money still rolling in, which is weird. She said, inspiration. This is my diameter. Birth mom with the Lord for 4 years. Okay, okay. I'm producing some beats for an artist for an upcoming album. Okay, congratulations. You worked so hard for that, RH. People were sleeping on you. And you work so hard for that. Hey, Miss Tequila, baby. Hey, girl. Hey. And go to the backup channel, guys. Make sure y'all check up for the ones that watch baddies. Baby, the girls are spilling tea and they are throwing arms. You hear me? They are throwing hands and arms. So the girl, Ciroc said that Big Lex hit her with a giraffe arm. You know what I'm saying? A long reach. So it is what it is. Go check out that reaction. It's a very big rabbit how Andrew's daughter was unalive because she was involved the credit card ring. That's what they said. I didn't know how she lost her life, Royal Golden, and stuff. I didn't know. Barbie said, mm-hmm. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, that that's how she lost her life. What, Royal? See, too many people died in this case. It's too many deaths and lives being taken. That's why it's sensitive for me to talk about it, because all the lives that was taken that was surrounded with this case, there's too much death. It is just too much death. That makes it dark alone. Hence to what was used to book the I'm gonna make you a newbie. Yes, all right. Thank you, girl. Thank you, sis. What you say? That was an accident, RH. Sorry about that, sis. It was an accident, or whatever. It's all connected. We will talk, I'm sure. Okay, Royal Golden, for sure. Y'all, how did all them people die? Let me pull it up on this thing about what the mama said, because I'm on my phone, so I can't pull her clip up on my phone. But I want y'all to hear what the mama said about this birthday party. Baby, she said it was all a misunderstanding. When she said that, I said, and then she said, something that she works with you, but what was the misunderstanding? Like what part? And I'm just asking and stuff like that. I ain't saying the mama don't feel away, but that word right there, just it was all a misunderstanding. What part of kids getting killed and I mean unalived and stuff was a misunderstanding.
We are at Boca Ria Market. I promise you, you've probably seen a bunch of these videos, but I am going to give you a
Let me see. I just want y'all to listen to her words and make sure that I ain't tripping. I know, TT. Be careful. Be careful with that, TT. Be careful. Continue to do your thing. I love you so. All right, girl. I'm proud of you. I love you too, sister. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You deserve that. I can't wait to hear the album. Let me know who it is and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So we can go catch it. And she did the beats for Switching Lanes and stuff. So I always appreciate her. Oh, no, I do. Me erasing my message. I'm sorry, whoever. I told it was an accident, TT. I know your phone messed up. She said, there's two gangs over in Stockton that have been beefing. One of the head gang members and a rapper. Oh, okay, okay. And that makes sense. That's crazy, ain't it? Bless highly favored. Ain't that crazy? Y'all killed them kids. Y'all could have waited till he came out. Y'all get what I'm saying? Wait till he come out. Damn, it fucked me up watching that. It did. It messed me up. I was like, who does that? Let me see how long this went. Here we go, y'all. Let me let y'all hear.
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing it.
Let me skip this commercial. Imagine that Just bring your kids. You know what I'm saying? Bring the kids. Don't even, golly. Kids are unalived at a birthday party like this. People are unalived at a birthday party like this. I think it was 8, 9, 14. Like, what? Yeah, wasn't it? But blessed highly favored, wasn't it in a banquet? Cause she was like, don't have a in one of the clips, she was like, don't have a party outside, and stuff. And I was like, well, was it inside or outside? I thought y'all was inside. I thought it was a banquet and stuff. It is sad. It is. This is sad. And 10 got injured outside of the 4 that got killed, y'all. 10 more got injured. This is how on this baby's birthday, this is how it is celebrated in death. Hey girl, hey, what's going on, Dolly? Hey. This is it's actually hell, you don't want a birthday party at all. You get what I'm saying? You just want it to be intimate now. Just my kids, you know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, I know you want friends and family. I just want to, do it like this. Hey, Latasha Jackson. Hey, Alma sis. Hey, Anika, what's going on? It is sad, Anika. I see you, Miriam. What's going on? Like, and then I seen Just Say No to Skull cover last night. Skull covered it a little bit in. They were saying like basically like some people felt like that the mama set it up, and I don't know because I ain't setting nothing up where my kids is involved. You know what I'm saying? I can't see it. Hey Empress, what's going on, baby? Hey, I get it. I get it. Keep doing your thing over there, Empress Cherie on your TikTok. Keep doing your thing, baby. Stay focused on your job. What has this world? Lavinia, you heard me? I don't think no mother would set it up to where, because if 10 was injured, 4 was killed. I mean, they came in there not caring who they took down. Nobody, no, they didn't care. And bullets don't have no eyes. Hey, Ruby, baby. Satan is busy. Satan is very busy. I'm going to tell you how busy. If Satan is busy where in people's real life, they can't let just the smallest of things go. Imagine somebody with hate in their heart that just moves around and walks around and every day their life is just miserable. You get what I'm saying? Shit. Can't nobody tell me nothing about how busy, you know what I'm saying, and stuff shit really is, and how bad the world is getting around here. I see people going crazy for less. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Just like, man, let that shit go. She said she just seemed too cool for me. She did, and I blessed highly favored. When she said, then if y'all go on Instagram on that clip, y'all gonna hear her say something about a misunderstanding. And she's like, this just was a big misunderstanding. I said, yeah. When she said that, bless Holly, it threw me. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Shashelle, good morning. I said, ain't no shooting a misunderstanding that killed children. There's no misunderstanding. Kids have lost their lives at your child's birthday party. People have lost their lives. Adults have lost their lives at your kid's birthday party. Ain't no misunderstanding. That word had me like, what you got going on? I said that first before Sko ever went live. I was like, did she say a misunderstanding? People lost their kids. People lost their children. What? What's a baby? Hey, it was. I agree with Blessed Highly Favored. I'm sorry. I agree 100%. It baffled me. I was like, and I ain't even in those mothers' position that lost their children, or the women or the men that lost their loved ones at this birthday party. You get what I'm saying? It's still 10 people injured. Whether they life threatening, I ain't got to get into that yet to see if it's life threatening or anything yet. But I wonder if she gonna say it in this one, Blessed Highly Favored. Okay, Blessed and Highly Favored. Somebody tell me, I thought they said the party was in a banquet. Right. Some people, you can just see evil in their faces because they don't even seek peace any longer. They just, yes, swear to ass peace. Say it again. You just said a mouthful. They just hate. Yes, they don't even seek peace any longer. No peace. No peace is given. You know what I'm saying? No misunderstanding. They knew the assignment. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Rhapsody. Was the birthday party inside, y'all, of the banquet or outside? She said, I just recommend you have a party on the inside. Hell, I thought it was cold everywhere this weekend. It was in a banquet hall, but there was a local rapper there. So there was people in. Oh, okay. So did the shooting happen outside when they was doing the rapper? Hey, Miss Groovy, what's going on? I'm feeling okay. Just cold, girl. Just cold. What? So when the shooting happened, blessed, highly favored, was they outside or inside? Because I'm confused about that. You get what I'm saying? And thank you for clarifying everything. Cause I was caught up on it a little bit, not much though. You know what I'm saying and stuff. But people are definitely saying that she was she's a part of it. I'm just saying. And I ain't saying that, but allegedly they are saying that she's a part of it. Let me go up here because I want to see if oh, they said the Crime Stoppers raised they said it was carried out by known individuals, the reward for tips. So I guess they asking they got 35,000 a $35,000 reward.
We are all mad as hell that this has even happened. We have made such strides in trying to combat crime in our city.
Well.
Stockton Mayor Christina Fugazi says the community is fed up after that deadly mass shooting over the weekend.
Let me go to what Blessed Highly Favored just told me to do. Fugitive TV. Hold on. But somebody there had to tell them. That's why don't promote y'all kids' birthday parties and stuff. Y'all get what I'm saying? Somebody had to tell them that hold on, y'all. I hope I don't mess up the live stream. My daughter called me. Y'all gotta call her. Okay. Okay, let's go.
On Lucille Avenue in Stockton, Saturday night, a rented banquet hall was filled with families celebrating its birthday. But just after 6 o'clock, that celebration turned into chaos.
Last night, about 5:30, we heard that's probably about 20 or 30 rapid fire.
Brent Terrell lives just down the street from where investigators say this happened. He says the fire was so fast, no one had a chance to make sense of it.
All I can say is that I'm sorry to all the mothers and the children out there. If I could do anything to prevent this, I would. I threw a birthday party for my little. She actually turned, and I just wanted all my family to come together and.
Right, TT. Somebody told them.
And the incident happened.
They don't condone like that. You sound like we condone all that. We condone it, but we didn't do it.
We condone it, but we didn't do it.
Oh, God, don't put that on that. Oh, bro.
He said we condone it, but we didn't do it. Y'all see how they even go online? This was crazy with these young ones. I don't call them YNs. This is what's crazy with our youth. Going into adult malehood. We condone it, but we didn't do it. And the laughing. This is how evil the world is, y'all. In Stockton. This is how crazy the world is, y'all. He said we condone it, but we didn't do it. So they condone shooting up babies' birthday parties. They said that they condone that. If you're having a birthday party and Our ops is there, we shooting it up. That's crazy work. What happened to kids and mothers and stuff was off limits? What happened to the street code, man? What happened? I'm just being honest. That's in California. But what happened to kids and mothers are off limits? I don't care what the situation is. If any kind of violence, anything. Kids are off limits. Kids and mothers are off limits. But he said, hey, we condone this type of behavior. We ain't giving a damn, but we didn't do it.
Bro, we condone it.
And when it comes to these Stockton gang wars, that's the gang mentality that's circulating all through that city. This EBK rapper says we don't condone that, but you actually do.
This was not your average birthday party, as you can see. And there's some things that the media is not telling you about. First of all, this was targeted. Second of all, this is a beef that runs deep in the Stockton streets. This has been going on for a while. They're not going to tell you that because they want the public to feel safe. Or I'm about to bring you the real. This is Fugitive TV.
Let's go, Fugitive TV. What happened? Give us the real.
Welcome. This is Fugitive TV, where we take a look at these cases. Unsolved cases, missing people cases, all kind of cases. Today is going to be a little bit different of a case than the ones I've been covering.
Hold on, y'all. I got to text my daughter.
It's kind of close to where I grew up at, so I know a lot about this area. Well, we call this Fugitive TV because we look at it from a fugitive perspective, or maybe even sometimes a criminal perspective, because I was once a fugitive on the run myself. Not only that, I did some time, prison, everything else. I am here talking to you guys now, so life is great, and now I'm trying to help out the next person, all right? Right now, we're talking about the incident that happened in Stockton, all right? If you guys don't know, there was a big mass unaliving, where people use their weapons, their pew-pews, because YouTube doesn't like certain words being said, where it was a total of 14 people were struck, all right? It might even been 15 people. Don't worry, I'm going to bring out my notes and let you guys know. Well, the media is telling you a couple things, right? That this was a birthday party, which is true. The birthday party was for a person who was turning TWO.
Moms, parents, relatives, everybody's kind of running around frantically trying to find their family members, and then they started pulling out people, and there was a lot of CPR going on and a lot of ambulances coming and going.
You heard that right. The person was TWO, okay? And that is where this happened at. Now, this wasn't no regular, somebody got mad and your cousin got drunk and just, start fighting. No, it was not like that.
Yeah, Miss Groovy.
This was very well targeted. Now, the media is saying it was a targeted attack, but they're not telling you how deep this target was, and they're not telling you that because they don't want Stockton to be put in a bad rep, even though they are already in a bad rep.
Thank you, Swag.
And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this place and what led up to this incident and how this all happened, all right? Well, first of all, like I told you, this was a birthday party for a little one. So this happened on Saturday night, the 29th, and it was around 6 p.m. Now, it was inside of a banquet hall. Some media outlets said that it was at an ice cream parlor because there's a Dairy Queen, kind of right next door to it. It wasn't at the Dairy Queen. It was at a banquet hall, all right? Like I said, this party was for a little one. Now, the results are 4 people were unalived. 4.
Jesus.
Now, one of those was an adult, 21 years old, but 3 of them were little ones that were attending the party for the one who was TWO. That is the sad part. And then it says 11 others were injured. So altogether, it's actually 15. All right, 15. And out of those 11, you did have little ones and you had adults. All right. So this kind of went a little too far when it comes to, not even little, this went far, way far. Even the mayors involved, President Trump even made a statement on this.
Well, Dennis, from the governor to the president, this is such a shocking case. It has sent waves not only locally, but across the country and worldwide. The thought of someone into this building behind me and hitting.
I'm confident in our team and with the work that we have done so far, that we will find these animals that did this.
And I'm gonna drop Fugitive TV's link on my there it is right there, y'all, so y'all can see it. Hold on. Let me Fugitive TV channel. Because my thing is, this what gets me. When y'all see the door, when y'all go back, let me kind of rewind it so y'all can see this door. I just want y'all to see where the pow holes are. Y'all get what I'm saying? See where, pay attention to where the pow. So blessed, highly favored. They had to get out and stand there. Like whoever did this, they had to have something huge because them holes are big. And I'm trying to understand like how high it is. Like, it ain't making sense. This ain't making sense. Let me rewind it back for y'all so y'all can see.
San Joaquin County, it has sent waves not only.
It's actually 15. All right, 15. And out of those 11, you did have little ones and you had a.
Hey, Erica.
All right. So this kind of went a little too far when it comes to, not even little, this went far, way far. Even the mayors involved, President Trump even made a statement on this.
Well, Dennis, from the governor to the president.
Now look at the holes, y'all.
Case, it has sent waves not only locally but across the country and worldwide. The thought of someone into this building behind me and hitting.
I'm confident in our team and with the work that we have done so far, that we will find these animals that did this and bring them to justice.
Cause blessed and highly favored, I'm trying to figure out. I only seen seven holes right there. I only seen 7 big holes right there. But 15 people got hit. So it gotta be somewhere else. It's gotta be something that they not showing us, or either other parts of the other side of their doors. You know what I'm saying? Everything just didn't go through the door, but others on the sides, it had to be shots through the sides too, baby. It was big. And they was high up too. They had, like, whoever did it, they had a blower. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying, like, it's the ones that's at the top of the door. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he will tell that there were, had to be. Blessed, had to be. Because that ain't making sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm counting. I was steadily counting when I just went back to the door, like, okay, like, but 15 people got shot, and that's only like 10. You get what I'm saying? So it was almost like ain't nobody getting up out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody was supposed to got out of there alive. You know what I'm saying? Because that looked like a back entrance. Like, if anybody try to come out this door, handle your business on the back end. You get what I'm saying? Because, come on, the garage like door, that you could tell that's a back part of the party. You know what I'm saying? Who's even entering through that part? You know what I'm saying? Like they said, it's the Dairy Queen next door, so I'm pretty sure the banquet has a front door. So, you know what I'm saying? They was making sure that nobody was getting out of there. They sprayed. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Let me see, because I don't like that's terrible.
San Joaquin County Sheriff Patrick Withrow speaking to reporters for the first time since this tragedy occurred.
I just personally drove in here 8.5 hours from being with my family for Thanksgiving in Oregon. And so I put down my grant to come hunt down these animals who took somebody else's away from them.
And I'm expecting some Ricos to go down. And you're going to hear why I'm expecting some Ricos to go down.
Oh, it's going to be some Ricos.
I have to tell you exactly who was attending this party. Now, the biggest name that was attending this party was MB Nail. MB Nail is a West Coast rapper. Now, he's known on the West Coast, not probably everywhere, but known on the West Coast. He was making a name and a buzz for himself.
We're Crips, like in the area, so that's just how the affiliation came in.
MB Nail is heavily gang affiliated. All right, he's affiliated with the Flyboy Crips. And he also started one himself, okay, called the Muddy Boys. Now, he's affiliated, they're Crips, and MB Nail is Filipino.
I ain't gonna lie, like, not even just Centric, you know, like, you in Stockton, But every young dude is on that trying to prove some or trying to be the hardest they can and stuff. Because like I said, ain't nothing else going on out there.
Now in Stockton, there's a lot of Asians up there. There's a lot of Filipinos, a lot of Cambodians. I'm going to break down a little bit of why there's a lot of Cambodians up there too. So you have a lot of these mixtures of gangs in that area. In that area, I'm going to show you a map. Every single neighborhood almost is claimed by a gang.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy G. Today, we're in Stockton with the Crips. And Blood. And Blood.
Oh, in Stockton. And you think of LA and Watts and Compton, Stockton ain't no joke. It's not. I've been there plenty of times. It is not. Now, he was there because his friend Doey, Doey is also associate of Flyboy Crips.
Hey, baby.
It was Doey, supposedly Doey's daughter's birthday. And that's why MB Nail was there. Now, MB Nail actually, from what I know, moved away from Stockton and went to Sacramento. A few years ago, he got busted in like a big gang organization, like bust. He got arrested. And far as I know, after he got out, he moved to Stockton to get away from it. And his life was always on the line.
And y'all know what's crazy? It ain't gonna do nothing but be more shootings. The fact that them kids lost their life and one of the members lost their life, it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse. Hey, Miss Gemini, what's going on, sister? Good morning. It ain't gonna... Watch. Trump him like, okay, y'all got 35K. Y'all ain't had nobody say nothing. People are scared for their lives right now. Yeah. Oh, it took place that night. What happened? Blessed, highly favored. What happened? Oh yeah, that is definitely. Come on, Amma. It ain't gonna stop now. This fueled the fire. It's right here is on another level now. Ain't no coming back. So Trump, you know what I'm saying? Hey, happy life, good morning. Yeah, retaliation, keep listening. Okay, we're gonna keep listening.
Stockton leads to more than 30 arrests. Police dubbed it Operation Kryptonite Takedown.
And Operation Boogeyman have targeted some of their most well-known members.
Operation Boogeyman is one of the largest gun violence intervention operations in our county's history.
Rappers MB Now getting picked up in Kryptonite and rapper Vans being picked up in Operation Boogeyman.
And as you see, so these two were the attended targets of the party. And the way this started was, there was one kid that was there, and all he wanted to do was meet MB Nail. Wow. MB Nail was one of his favorite rappers. So as the boy approached MB Nail, went to shake his hands, that's when gunshots rang off inside. Now the boy who wanted to, meet MB Nail, he unfortunately got hit. He's no longer with us.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? The baby that wanted to meet rapper MB Nail went to hug him, and he's no longer here. Damn. Oh. I'm just saying. Now you cool, happy life, you cool. So the baby that wanted to actually meet MB Nail, he just went to the party just to meet MB Nail, y'all. He didn't go for the cake and ice cream, his favorite rapper. Man, say.
It's a sad story. He was only 4 years old.
4. Amari Peterson says that his son was really looking forward to meeting one of the rappers who was at this party. He says that his son was just about to shake hands with one of them when the flying. Their pain is still very raw, and we want to warn you that it may be hard to hear some of these details.
I have an image of my son in my head over and over and over and over. Then him smiling, then him walking away, then him smiling, then he coming like, I just keep seeing my son in my head.
His whole family's distraught. Imagine you want to go meet your favorite rapper, and that's what happens to you. Imagine you being a parent, and your kid wants to meet his favorite rapper, and that happens to you while you're there with not only him, but you have your other little ones in attendance. Your whole family is there because it's a birthday party. Whole family's there. So just imagine that, right? And that happened. Well, that's when all shots rang out. They're not telling you exactly who, where, what, and who did what, right? It's more than one person. This was planned. It was targeted. These people knew that Doe and MB Nell was going to be there. Somebody leaked some information some sort of way, and they knew that they were going to be there. And they planned this out. Was there somebody inside the party scoping out the scene? Probably.
Yes.
Probably. But
somebody had to. It's a sad, y'all. Somebody had to, and whoever did that, y'all was wrong in a motherfucker though, cause y'all could have waited for them to walk out of that party. Y'all could have waited for them to walk out of that party. So the fact that, you know what I'm saying, y'all just bought y'all baby to meet somebody that they favorite rapper and stuff, and he got unalive like he did, is crazy. It's sad. Because this wasn't like, you know, we be judging people for where they take their kids and what they do. This is a birthday party. It's a kids. And they had they targeted set up. And to the mother, please say that you did not have nothing to do with this. Because y'all know when people's at a place in your shit, we know who we invite. We know if we don't know somebody. We know if we don't know somebody. Man, I know who I know. You heard me? Bless highly favored. They know you. Y'all know at y'all kids' birthday party who y'all know and who y'all don't. I don't care who you are. I know your kids. I know who you are as an adult. They ain't bring no babies with them. Y'all got somebody in here peeping the whole party playing both sides. But kids are gone. One adult with 15 injured, but babies are gone. Not even the intended target. That's what it's supposed to have been about, but they didn't. Man, let me tell you something, Bless. People ain't gonna care. People ain't gonna care. Come on, Bless. She know who she invited. She know who she invited. Ain't nobody gonna tell me different. Tell me at your kid's birthday party, grandkids. We know. Because everybody's making their way to say hey and stuff like that. People don't just come to the I ain't never went to a birthday party and just stood there by my kids and just. I'm peeping the scene anyway. For the safety of the kids. It ain't got to be because I'm waiting on a gang to come in here and it's adults and everything. Like, make sure the kids don't get snatched up counting kids. Y'all don't count head count. Y'all don't do head count no more to make sure all kids are accounted for. Because I still feel responsible. Especially if she knew the rappers was about. Come on, man. Sanji, you heard me? I get it. I'm going to say, allegedly, the mother of the daughter whose birthday it was is a part of a gang as well. I believe one of the dudes who was the target. Shut your mouth. So her BD was a target. But you know, people putting people's lives in jeopardy. Come on. From the beginning of the... You heard me, Shelly? I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying at birthday parties, it should be, kids should be accounted for. Head count. I do head count anyway. To make sure the kids is cool. Like, okay, I got enough for, okay, I got, hell, okay. They didn't stand out to y'all in the party. Did they bring kids is my question. My next question, did those men that came in, because they said it was more than one, so did those men that came in the party have children with them? Did you know the children? If they did. Because I don't think they did. She said they normally would snatch someone up before they found their man. Not just my kids. Oh, come on, Shelly. All the kids. I'm counting kids as they coming in. I already know who I invited, y'all. That's the thing. I already know who I invited to the kids' birthday party. I don't have community birthday. I ain't never had a community birthday. Oh, yeah, y'all come on. Now, my little neighbors that I didn't include in it and stuff like that be seeing, like, it was kids next door. It was always some kids next door and across the street. Bubby and Sissy. I say, Bubby and Sissy, y'all can come over here with the other kids. But I didn't initially have them as a head count. But Bubby and Sissy was always welcome. They white, that's why I call them Bub and Sis. But Bubby and Sissy, and then my next door neighbor Jessica's kids, she had like 5 kids at the time. I always make sure, you know what I'm saying, her kids came. But I had a head count. I knew who I invited to the party. And she's not going to tell me different. If you don't have any kids with you, you're not, none. Because I want to know why you're here. I'm going to make it aware, like, what they doing. And I'm going to start making a mental note to get all the kids. Let's get all the kids to go over here. Let's kind of see what's going on. Because don't forget, it's still 15 people injured. It's still 15 people injured. She shouldn't even invited the rapper, especially if she knew, come on, at your kid's birthday party. Keep that shit for the streets, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even, the baby turned 2, like, what he great going there and saying, what was he gonna play for babies? What was he gonna sing for the baby's ears? I've been to parties that had local rappers, but security was present and checking at the door. No one was allowed to stand around outside. Come on, Laninia. What was he going to sing at the 2-year-old's birthday parties? What I'm trying to figure out. I don't even understand why he even have a rapper as a baby. Come on, man. The parties are supposed to be celebrating family. Right, happy. But they got to celebrate death now. The rapper was the father of the child, it was said. Also, NBA Nell, I didn't hear that NBA Nell was the father. Maybe I missed something. Somebody knew what was going to happen. They did, bless. They went in there and peeped the scene. Come on, Laninia. Bluey should have been there. Come on. All kind of little things like that. Not even a child artist. Exactly what he... Come on. That was for the adults. Let the kids leave and have the after party. Then, you know, you done celebrated. Let the mamas and grannies and whoever's their cousins take the babies on. Oh, the baby daddy was the rapper. So NBA Nell was the father. So you know. Because I could tell by your tattoos on your neck, they mean something. Those tattoos on her neck and stuff meant something. Let me tell y'all something. When motherfuckers is that deep in the streets, all this crime activity, they names and faces is the boogeyman. What do you say? The boogeyman operation. You know what your baby daddy do. Ain't nobody gonna tell me you don't. That's what I say. The street life spills into your home. And if a motherfucker's a real man, they don't bring you into that type. You're in it anyway without them wanting you to be, in a sense. Because they never know who's watching them, who's following them, or nothing. But a real man ain't gonna let that shit go on, bring that shit to their doorstep. They're gonna try to prevent it as much as possible. No. I ain't gonna have NBA YoungBoy at Do-Man's birthday party. He probably be too. What the fuck Do-Man great listen to NBA YoungBoy and understand anything about him? Like, what for what? It could be the baby or anybody. I don't care, no. Come on. ATL Pink Apes, the mass shooting in Stockton, California at the kid's birthday party. Yeah, they keep their life separate, Laninia. They keep that separate. And me personally, you're not doing it around my kids. What you do out there, you do out there. I don't want none of that around my kids. I tell y'all all the time I get on my son for having all of them weapons. 2 hours break, turn his ass in. I said, you get another one. You buy another one. And I'm turn. I got paperwork. It doesn't matter. I got grandkids that come in here. My grandkids be in here, and it's so many. You don't got to say for everything. And that's all it's going to take for my grandbabies to get a hold of one of them. Boom, there we are. I don't like it. Get one for your protection. You don't need 15. Because 15, you're showing off. You giving people a reason to want to try anything. You can't hold 15 at one time. You can't. Hey, Casino. But you got so many guns. Like, dog, come on. Use your head. And think about mines. But at a birthday party, you got... Listen to them MB Nail. He ain't singing no kid songs. He's not singing no kid songs. Right, TT, I don't like that. I don't like it. But this right here.
What happens? It happens all the time. There's at the party, scope out the scene, and then they radio to somebody else or send a call to somebody else or however they do it. And then, other people come, and sometimes they'll start from inside and outside, meaning that somebody's inside ringing out while somebody's outside is ringing out.
So I said somebody was at that back door.
You could be running to danger and not even know it. I've been in one of those situations before a long time ago in Paramount. I was 13 years old in a party, and I was at a party with one of my older relatives, and I started ringing out at the party, inside and outside.
Yeah.
We ran outside of the house, and in Cali, you got alleys. There's a lot of alleys. So we ran out the back, ran through the alley. I didn't even know it. I got hit in the back of my leg, passed out. Next thing you know, I woke up, I'm in the ambulance. My leg is on fire. It's burning. It's burning. The bullet was still stuck in my leg, okay? I do have a book coming out. Rare Redemption is right here.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account.
And my whole story of everything is actually in this book. So that story is actually in the book too. I got 4 more chapters to do, and it should be done.
Ray of Redemption.
But that is also in the book.
Got a book, Ray of Redemption.
So I kind of know how these situations play out because I've been an unfortunate victim in one of these.
I seen it.
I'm glad to be here talking to you guys because it could have been worse.
Hey, Queen Gigi. Hey, daughter. ATL Pink, I just seen that. She said a 15-year-old girl in ATL was gunned G down on her friend's porch while waiting on her Uber by another. I seen that. I said, why did he do that? Why did he do that? That baby was on her way home. What up, Callie sis? What it do, my baby? Why did he do that to that 15-year-old girl? What is going on? That little girl was sitting there innocent. She said it's sad the 14-year-old boy wasn't even from there. What made him do that? That baby was waiting on her ride. Her mama and them waiting on her to come home. And they'll never see her for the ignorance. It is, Callie, it's sad. But it's sad that this mother knew and you allowed all these rappers to come in here and talk about unaliving because that's what the song was going to be about, ops and unaliving. What else are they singing about? Let's just be honest. What possibly more was these rappers going to get in there and sing to these babies but corrupt their little minds with unaliving? The devil was working, busy. What was they going to sing to these kids? Barney? I don't think so. Miss Rachel songs, ABCs? I don't think so. Bless Holly, you hear me? Thank you, sissy. What was they gonna sing? They was there for you, really, because they're not there for the. I don't want my kids to know NBA. I don't want them listening to that. Hell, I don't even listen to it. So I'm not introducing it to my, like, you know what I'm saying? When my kid, when Poppy be doing all that, and all that, I'm like, what are you you don't even understand what they're saying. Like, for real, I'll let you in a minute. That's all it sound like. And then you hear somebody got unalived. I shot your homie. Something like it's some stupid shit. I'm like, get gone with all that. I don't want to hear that shit. It do. I don't want to hear that shit. Hey, Sharita, sis. Hold on. Hold on, sissy. Bless, you hear me? I don't want to hear that shit. So I know good and well, no kid's birthday party. Come on, y'all. Not like Lil Baby, but baby put on for the city. Baby he the real, baby he a rapper, baby he a killer, baby he a rapper, baby he a 4 or 5 niggas. You get me to singing it, I'm humming it, and I ain't even saying what he's saying because I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on, what he's saying. Baby put on for the city. And I'm like, I'm up on about baby, I'm the realest. They like, he ain't say that. I'm like, well, I don't know what he's saying. What'd he say? Well, shit, don't tell me I'm messing up the words. That's what I'm getting out of it. I don't know what he said. Shit. Making up my own words to go with the song. I don't know what he said.
Well, I told you they're a gang affiliate.
I'm up there talking about Tosh fucking 4 or 5 rappers and all that. Like, what'd he say? Yeah, you heard me? Bless. Words are dangerous. Y'all was gonna bring him in there to corrupt them babies, to make them babies be just like they daddies and shit. That's crazy work. You can be the killer. You be all of that. That's you. You're not gonna bring that in here to the kids. You're not gonna bring that in here to the kids. Right, definitely need to rap that ABC, but I bet that ain't being influenced in the home. That ain't being influenced in the home. That's why she got all of that under there. That's why, look at it. And when she said this is a misunderstanding, ain't no misunderstanding when kids' lives was taken and an adult's life was taken and 15 people are injured under your watch. Hide them, goddess. Hide her. Cameo came home the other day saying she gonna call me baby boo, and I immediately got mad because where you hear that at? Wow. Wow. Kids only talk about what they pick up, Callie, from daycare, school. You get what I'm saying? And we know these schools are horrible influences now.
Stockton might be small on the map. And it might be small compared to places like LA. But Stockton got big time gang activity going on, okay? Now, MB Nell and Doe, they are affiliated with Muddy Boys and Flyboy Crips, right? But here's the problem. They have beef with a lot of other people. Well, here's some of the people they would have beef with. Some is EBK. It's called Anybody Kid. You know what that K stands for. Anybody. Almost every big city has one of these. Chicago got one too. All right? EBK. I think even Jacksonville got one. EBK don't get along with a lot of people. That's why they're called EBK. They don't get along with a lot of people. Okay? Now, EBK's top members are their founder, EBK Osama, and then his younger brother, J-Bo, which I believe J-Bo is still locked up. Now, Osama passed away, but I believe J-Bo's still locked up. I don't think he's out yet. A lot of people waiting for him to get out. Then you have Young Jock, not the Young Jock you know from It's Going Down. This is a different Young Jock. And then you have Young Slowby. Then you also have Lewis Park Pyru. Lewis Park Pyru was also Lewis Park Bloods. They have a long history in Stockton, and they're from the west side of Stockton. Now, they have a long beef with Flyboy Crips and Muddy Boys. Now, Lewis Park is interesting because Lewis Park started as just an all-black gang. It was really all black people. And then what happened in the 1980s, you had a bunch of influx of Cambodians that moved in because USA, we went to Cambodia and pretty much if you want to say rescued, a lot of Cambodians. They moved in. It was during called the Khmer Rouge. I think that's pronounced it, Khmer Rouge regime. Now, this was the 1980s when a lot of them moved in, and then they placed them in Stockton. Stockton was like their safe haven, right? And what happened was you had a lot of these people moving in, and then you had all this gang activity. So slowly, the Cambodians started joining the gang activity. So now Lewis Park is almost all Cambodian. Now you still have,
and they got Operation Boogeyman. They said it's over 70 gangs, you guys. Hey wifey mommy, thank you. They said they got over 70 gangs in Stockton. Shelly, my grandson, got jumped in high school in Virginia last week. Sweetest kid, never been in any kind of trouble. Jumped for minding his business. Wow, SP. Wow. And that's what makes kids go into school and have mixed feelings. And I don't care how good we raise our kids. And when their minds are set and they getting bullied and picked on and stuff like that, it's hard to keep our kids grounded because, you know what I'm saying, we got to think how we feel when stuff happens to us. So imagine a child confusion and stuff like that, ready to take a life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to keep getting picked on and stuff like that. And they'll go to retaliate to what they can't do. I can't whoop them all. I'm going to take them out. You know what I'm saying? So that's sad. You know, that's sad to watch and stuff like that. Thank you, Amma. This is crazy.
Have some Hispanics and you still have blacks in there. But Cambodians have took a lot of that over. And in Stockton, you have a mixture. You have not only black gangs, not only Cambodians, you have Filipino gangs, because NBA Nell, he's Filipino, okay? Hispanics, I mean, any gang you could think of is there in Stockton on almost every block. It is crazy. Now, some of these gangs, they start
I don't blame you, wifey mom.
Little ones weapons, you know, around 12 and 13. They're teaching them how to go out and do missions. So I wouldn't be shocked if,
like he said, they 13 going out to do missions already. Come on, that's what the music is going to influence these 2-year-olds and 4-year-olds that's in this party to do. To want to carry a weapon, to want to take an innocent life. What you say, Goddess?
you know, one of these or two of these individuals, if they get caught, was underage. Yeah, because that's what they do, their initiation. After this took place at the birthday party, some say retaliation already happened. Because on the west side, there was reports of shots and heavy fire and heavy police presence on the west side, which is where Lewis Park is at. So do they think Lewis Park is responsible for it? And when I say they, I'm not talking police. I don't know what they're talking about. But does AB Nell and that crew think Lewis Park is responsible? Because if so, there was heavy things going on in the west side of Stockton right after the birthday party.
It's crazy how people beefing over words and never met each other in real life, but people's losing their lives out here for ignorance. Y'all get what I'm saying? We got retaliation on the west side now in Lewis Park. It's not stopping. Regardless how much police they send out there, this ain't gonna stop, y'all. We're gonna hear more deaths coming out of Stockton because it's somebody that just don't care. I ain't never got the yep, he said right afterwards. Right afterwards. He said as soon as the shooting was done. So somebody that's cool playing both sides of the field is there. Not until the beef is settled. Yep. And the beef might not ever the beef ain't gonna be settled now. Ain't no coming back from loss of lives, children. Ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no never coming back from that. Like I said, some things be done, you can overlook it. But this right here, this can't never be settled. Lives are gone. Innocent lives. The music is demonic. This is sad. It is, Sharita. It is. She said somebody, come on, bless. Somebody is definitely on the inside instigating. And they're being, you know what I'm saying? And it's the one that they're least expecting that's doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's setting up both sides. You know what I'm saying? Playing both sides and stuff like that. Somebody that they're trusting is playing on their, hey Caramel, what's going on? Yeah, somebody is playing. Yeah, my mother's keeper. Yeah, and they was in there watching. You know what I'm saying? And why would that baby went to hug MB Nail? Long as MB Nail was standing there by himself, why didn't they do it then? Why didn't they do it then when he was by himself versus when the baby come to hug him and then boom? Does it make sense? Right, James? But does it make sense as soon as that baby went in to hug MBL Nail? Because now I got to think, what's the father's affiliation? What's happening here? What's happening here? It was over 100 people at a 2-year-old. I don't need that many. I don't even want that. For my own. I don't want it. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. That's too many people. That's too many kids to look after for me. And if we ain't keeping head count in that motherfucker, I need 2-3 sisters of mine to keep head count. Family, somebody helping me keep head count when they come in the party. We ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? So that was the boy's father that spoke. I wonder what his background is. Yeah, bless. He spoke about his son being there, how upset the family has spoken out. The little boy that went to hug MB Nail, he spoke out. So now it's like, that's what I'm saying. Somebody knows them and know who their kids are and everything. Because my thing is, why wasn't, and I don't want nobody's kids to be hurt, but why was your kids safe? How'd they know who to avoid? How did they know kind of who to avoid? Why your sister and you and your family straight? Your family straight. So I'm confused about how the bullets only hit certain people. I just don't understand it. It's all confusing. Yeah, wifey, mommy, I believe that 100%. Yeah, ATL Pink, yeah. I'm just saying somebody definitely.
And just to give you a visual of Stockton, the city, and how deeply rooted these gangs are in that city. This is pretty much the whole city. You cannot go anywhere, really, without being inside of gang territory. Unless you go way down by the airport, that's pretty much it.
Yelling.
And then here you have a list on the side
at all, TT,
of almost every gang. And this is probably not even all of them.
Well, hell, y'all might as well say the whole city is gang affiliated.
Muddy Boys, who NB is part of, this is where he's from.
If you got 70 gangs, over 70 gangs in a city, that's your city. That's your city. I mean, the numbers are massive. It was the name of the gangs for me. Nothing will change unless we come together and pray, such as our ancestors did, move mountains. Yeah, that's true. It's,
as you see the picture up there, Money Boy Crips is a clique gang made by MB Nail and other LTC affiliates, who is MBC is still affiliated with LTC and their allies and enemies. They claim Matt Harrell Park as their hood park, and they are allied with ASW, LTC, Flyboys. They have issues with LBP, EBK, and ABZ. It's so
I don't know none but
so if you're not
EBT.
from the area, you're going to pretty much get lost in the sauce, is what they would call it, or whatever. It's like I said, it's crazy.
Come on, bless you know they are. Cause that's too many. That's too much. Paying them under the table.
What if you can create your own website by saying, "This is what I want"?
You hear me? Paying them under the table. Hey,
There's
Sugar
Lewis
Bear.
Park. That's on the west side.
Yeah, James, it's in California.
Lewis Park is a blood hood that is shared by West Side Bloods, the original Bloods, Insane Gangsta Bloods, and Lewis Park.
Show did, wifey mama.
They also go by Bounce Back Boys, Island Babies, and Drill Team. The main block of Lewis Park Bloods is Pixie. Drive, a majority Cambodian, but half Hispanic, white, and black members. They are allied with the 458 MLS. They have issues with the SSS-14, OPABC, 44NGC, MBC, PPN-14, and I mean it's so many.
I don't want to know none of that. I just want to know EBT. Give me an EBT card.
The
That's
thing with
it.
Stockton is you have so
Hey,
many
Essie, baby.
sects in this one area. You have Serranos. Look, Playboy Serranos, 13, who are Southsiders. Then you have Norteños, Norte. Then you have Bloods. Then you have Crips. Then you have Asian gangs. Then you have black gangs. Then you have a mixture of both of them. So you have so much going on.
He putting the
and
gangs up
Hispanic
right
gangs
there.
in this one area. Even though I grew up and was born in Los Angeles, who kind of gave birth to a lot of this, even we know if you went up to
What that mean, Essie?
Stockton's nothing to be played with. These people don't
Thank
play.
you, Rhapsody, for being a woman for 4
They've
months.
been pretty much the capital of unaliving people in California for like the last few years. Now, there was some arrest that was made on the west side of Stockton, who's associated with Lewis Park. They're not saying that these arrests have anything to do with the birthday party, but they did make some arrests because these people are walking around, I guess, with armed to the teeth.
That's what they
here's
said,
the arrest
James.
that I'm talking about. So on the very same day, even though the media is saying that there's people still at large, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that were arrested from a rival gang of them. Remember how I mentioned Lewis Park?
Thank you,
Well,
Rhapsody.
Stockton police have arrested several people in the area of Lewis Park for gang-related activity.
What
on
you
Sunday
mean,
night,
Essie?
police say. Officers were on patrol around Lewis Park after reports of multiple armed individuals were reported just before 10:30 p.m. So remember the mass took place at around 6. So they're saying these individuals were spotted at 10:30. Officers located and arrested these individuals. So here you have Isaac Grosvenor, 27 years old. Then you have Destiny Willis.
Look at the
32
ages at the
years
bottom,
old.
y'all.
Kevin Lee, 22 years old. Then you have Javon Frank, 19, and then a person who was underage. They were taken into custody for charges related to conspiracy. Conspiracy. So conspiracy is usually when you're planning to do something, right? Conspiracy, weapons violations, and gang activity. Police cannot confirm that these individuals are connected to the birthday party incident. And then it tells you if you have information to call Crime Stoppers.
Yeah, Essie, they've been around
All right?
for a long time.
So I'm not saying these people
James.
are the ones who did it or they have any part, but it's very interesting that they had them walk around with these weapons. But then not only that, there was a heavy police presence in Lewis Park after the and there was supposedly a west side. Yeah, it was a lot. And then you have this right here. Kevin Lee, who I just read, that was arrested. Okay? His case is open. His bond is $450,000. $450,000. He actually has court tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. His charges are felony conspiracy, street gang activity.
The youngest one was James. The youngest one was 16. The youngest one that was arrested was 16. It was 19, then 22, and stuff like that. So it starts at home, and it starts at stuff like the birthday party and stuff. Yeah, Shacey, them babies' lives are gone and stuff. Prayers to those families. Prayers to the family of the adult that lost their life. Let's pray that the other 15 that was injured survive this mass shooting. Prayers for the people in Stockton, California, you know what I'm saying, that's surrounded by nothing but violence at this moment. And the one gang member did come, show his face and say, we condone what they done, but we didn't do it. But we condone shooting up, you know, children's birthday parties and taking children's lives. So, you know, if that don't speak volumes, because that's just Stockton, California, it's gangs everywhere. It's somebody trying to prove themselves to a gang right now. It's somebody that's gonna test their gangster and go and take a life of a child or an elderly person, which could be our grandmother, our child, our niece, our nephew, our cousin, our friend's child, our friend's loved one, our co-worker's loved one, to prove a point, to say, yeah, I'm who y'all think I am. I'm who y'all want me to be. You know what I'm saying? To get on the team. So it goes deep, y'all. This is sad. Again, I want y'all to go look at the mother's interview, the whole thing, not just a piece of it, but she said, unfortunately, you do have people that have and want their whole family banging. When did it happen? It said over the weekend. It happened over the weekend. I think it was Saturday. I thought they was talking about South Central. No, this is Stockton, California. It took the life of 3 children. I didn't know the youngest one was 4. I didn't know that he was 4 years old. We, you know, and that's something to look at too, that this 4-year-old, and that's his favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? We have to be mindful of what we playing in the house, what we playing around our children, what we saying around our children and stuff. Cause my granddaughter is 9 and they ain't got no business listening to no NBA YoungBoy or none of them. You know what I'm saying? At all, saying that they her favorite rapper, that Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, them. No, it's songs that our children can listen to. It's little girl groups and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot her little name. You know what I'm saying? I play stuff like that when I'm with my little granddaughter and stuff like that. I forgot her name. She's a little grown now. She's a little older now. But I don't do all of that. Even with Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye and stuff, I don't play that in front of my grandkids. You know what I'm saying? I don't. My time is my time. You know what I'm saying? I get them down and do what I do. But it's songs that these kids can listen to. They ain't got no business listening to none of them. None of them. You know what I'm saying? You know, Chris Brown or none of them. What they want, what we want our kids here, fuck you back to sleep for. What we, Lil Lay, yeah, Lil Lay, Sugar Bird, correct. What we want our kids to hear, fuck you back to sleep. Anything, busted wide open. Girl, give me that pussy. Why we want our kids to hear that? And think that that's okay. And when she get older, we gonna be on her. I'm gonna be on her crying about words my granddaughter. Has anybody seen my granddaughter? From the influence I bought around her. Some parents think it's cute, shaking my head. It's also sad. It's also sad. Y'all go finish checking out Fugitive TV. Also check out the mother. She speaks out. She said it was all a misunderstanding. I just want that to be clarified. If somebody could ever do an interview with her and ask her to clarify what she means. What was a misunderstanding where children and adults was pow-powed at a 2-year-old's birthday party? What was the meaning of having these big rappers that clearly talk about nothing but street life in their songs? What song was they supposed to perform for the children at this party that was influential and stuff like that? Okay, Kelly Slip, thank you. I just want to know. I just still got a lot of questions that's unanswered and stuff like that. I do. Who's the baby's father? What was the meaning of having these people, these men with all these charges and their background alone at this party, knowing that you are bringing street life into a child's life, which was that 2-year-old's birthday party? So that's crazy. Prayers for families and ask God to uplift them. A 2-year-old party. Yes, Shacey. Prayers to the families. These families need so many prayers right now and stuff. I know they're full of regret, and a lot of them are and stuff like that. Let's pray for the injured too, to make it out of the hospital safe. You know what I'm saying? It's still 15 people injured in the hospital and stuff like that. I don't know who's life-threatening injuries or whatever. You know, gun, you can get pow-powed and think it's just in the leg and boom, anything can happen. A blood clot, all kind of stuff, you know. But I want to pray for them that they make it out safe and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys for pulling up with me this morning. It's like when everything goes wrong, You know what I'm saying? This is a simple case of when everything goes wrong, man. We could be out here fussing and fighting all day, but why not like come together to save the lives of these children and stop this kind of violence, to clean up communities? But it takes the community to stand up. You can be scared, but you only get out of that situation. Move out of that community. If it's so much violence to where you don't know if you're gonna be able to raise your sons without them becoming a gang member or being unalived, I say move out of that situation. They released the identity of the 8-year-old. It was a little girl who passed as well. I was a girl, the 8-year-old was. I can't believe this. It's no surprise no more. Condition to violence, it seems normal. She said, baby, we not doing that because I know what the fuck I was doing at 13, 14 years old, and I needed my ass tore up. I'm not going. Okay, wifey mama, you hear me? You hear me? Swear you ain't told no lies. I'm sorry this happened to these families. And to hear the mother again say how babies was bleeding all over the place. Let me pull it up one more time. Let me play her.
In public, carrying loaded, not registered. Then the other, you have Isaac Grossmaner. His charges are felony carry loaded public under specific circumstances, street gang activity, conspiracy, weapons charges for him too. Then you have Destiny. Hers is a misdemeanor, carry concealed weapon, street gang activity, misdemeanor, carry loaded arm, conspiracy, carry loaded. And of course, they're not going to show you the one that's underage. Now you have them.
Let me play this one more time for the people that's just coming in. Let me play this for y'all so y'all can hear what she had to say. Let me let y'all hear what the father said, that his son that was hugging
my energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this. My friends laughed at me when I spent $49.
We're also hearing from the families of those impacted. ABC 10's Gabriel Porras has been on scene every day since the night of that tragedy, and he spoke to the family of the 14-year-old victim from Modesto.
Gabriel, tell us, what have they shared with you today?
Blessed, I feel you.
Yeah, Chris and Laura, I sat down with the family of 14-year-old Amari Peterson. The word devastating doesn't even begin to cover it. That family gathered inside of this building on Saturday to celebrate the birthday of a 2-year-old. They would have never imagined that just 48 hours later, it would turn into a memorial.
His child was 14. Okay, not 4. Let me clear that up.
The details the father shares about the final moments of his young son's life are simply gut-wrenching. Any father remembers the day their child is born.
He was just like the perfect gift from God.
But this father, Patrick Peterson, is now burdened to live with the day his son died.
All I can see is my son crawling on the ground and me trying to resuscitate him.
At just 14, Amari Peterson took his last
14,
breath.
y'all. I apologize. I said
right above his
14.
Amari and his family, a few of the dozens on Saturday who were just trying to celebrate the birthday of a 2-year-old.
I just heard gunshots, and then the shooter came in, and he came in. I turned my back, and I looked at him, and then I just started seeing him shoot. What's up? Just sit down.
Patrick's daughter was grazed, and in the panic, before he could even react,
everybody running off, and then my son is just sitting there, just crawling, trying to get up. So I got my baby. I had to hop back over the counter, and I'm trying to see what's going on with him. I'm trying to give him CPR and the bullet, and he just got blood coming out his face, and
oh my goodness.
It's just something that a father should never have to go through.
What no one should ever endure is now on a painful replay.
Every time I get ready to lay down, I'm like laying over my son while he's sitting there breathing, trying to breathe. Every day he would tell me, Dad, I love you. Dad, I appreciate you. Every night, every morning. Every night, every morning, that boy would tell me he loved me.
A loving boy, a gentle soul, a life taken, and a community shaken.
He was loved by like so many people. He loved sports, he loved football, he loved basketball. You know, he ran a little bit of track, but overall, he was just a gentle soul.
Ooh. I can't imagine crawling to my baby out, and that's the last thing I want to ever see is my baby unalived in my face. Losing my kids. That's crazy. At a birthday party, something that was supposed to be celebrated as one of you know what I'm saying, that baby got to live to see another year type shit. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if any of the other parents speak out. I want y'all to hear her though before we get out of here. I done lost my train of thought.
Now a manhunt is underway for the people believed to be behind the deadly mass shooting in Stockton. That shooting happening on Saturday at a children's birthday party, leaving 4 dead and 11 hurt.
As we getting ready to start my baby, to start cutting her cake and stuff, everybody's getting ready to gather around and just start cutting the cake, and all we heard was gunshots.
We know that the people killed were just 8, 9, 14, and 21 years old. Investigators have yet to release the names of those killed, but the 14-year-old has been identified as Amari Peterson, and family and friends of the 21-year-old victim have identified him as Susano Archuleta. Thanks for being with us at 4 today. I'm Noel Stendar.
And I'm Andrea Flores. Today, the mother of the 2-year-old who was throwing the birthday party describes what happened the moment those gunshots rang out.
I don't even know what was going on. Everybody was inside. It was just a misunderstanding. Everybody was getting ready to cut the cake, like I said, and all.
What'd she say? A gang. That's gang affiliation blessed under her neck. If you know. She said it was a misunderstanding. I want y'all to hear it again, cause that father watching blood come out of his child's face. That's not a misunderstanding. The 8-year-old, the 9-year-old, and the 21-year-old, that's not a misunderstanding. When lives have been taken, that's not a misunderstanding. I want y'all to hear it again from her mouth. One more time.
I don't even know what was going on. Everybody was inside. It was just a misunderstanding. Everybody was getting ready to cut the cake. Like
baby, hey. I ain't going to no more parties. Don't invite me to anything. I don't want to go to a party where it's a misunderstanding, lives being taken, and it's gonna be chopped up as a misunderstanding. I'm sorry, but that's not a misunderstanding. I don't understand what you even saying right now. Again, I'm so sorry for the loss of those babies. Yeah, that's misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had a confrontation and stuff like that. A fight broke out. Kids got scared and stuff like that. That you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what she said, James. She said, because if you know you was having a misunderstanding with people, don't bring innocent lives into you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sharita. That's crazy work. Y'all keep up with more of this story. Y'all go check out the interview. It's on KCRA Channel 3 up in California. I'm confused. I'm like blessed. I want to know more of everything. You know what I'm saying? But this again is that gang activity, gang life. And this is what happens. Innocent lives are taken due to y'all want to be a part of something. I don't want to be a part of something so bad. Hi, Bird, my baby. Hey, sissy. Babies are gone for no reason. No damn reason. And it's a misunderstanding. What the fuck? Yes. Look, James said misunderstanding, huh? That's what she said. It's a misunderstanding, James. I'm emotional right now. I don't have no understanding what she mean misunderstanding. That's how she's looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna hit you up to be interviewed. You get all the answers, and we want to know. Yeah, Shacey, her name's Patrice Williams. I'm pretty sure, people are reaching out to her and stuff like that. It's obvious she's affiliated. Look at her neck. That's what I said. That's what I told Bless, to look at her neck. That's not a misunderstanding. That's a damn setup. What the fuck misunderstanding? Ain't no misunderstanding at no kids party. Don't bring that shit here. I'm kicking ass. That's going to be the misunderstanding. You come and fighting at my kids party and I'm kicking your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all say y'all had a misunderstanding, but that's going to be the end of it. You know what I'm saying? She said, and she sounded angry, had no compassion in her voice. Bless feel the same way. How many of y'all feel the same way after hearing her say this was a misunderstanding? You know what I'm saying? We know you ain't talking about cutting the cake, because you said you was right, cut the cake. Ain't no cutting the cake a misunderstanding and stuff like that. Hell, everybody cuts the cake at parties. That's normal. What was the misunderstanding and stuff like that? Was the kids not supposed to be hurt? That's she's making me feel like the kids weren't supposed to be hurt. That's a misunderstanding. It wasn't supposed to be the kids. So, what was your part in it? You knew. And I know it hurts when you know something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she too calm for me. It was cold to me. She said, play it back, listen to her voice.
For being with us at 4 today, I'm Gulston Dar.
And I'm Andrea Flores. Today, the mother of the 2-year-old who was throwing the birthday party describes what happened the moment those gunshots rang out.
I don't even know what was going on. Everybody was inside. It was just a misunderstanding. Everybody was getting ready to cut the cake, like I said. And I actually thought it was my balloons popping. It was gunshots.
Y'all heard it from the mother. So, y'all gotta take it up with her. Her name is Patrice or Patricia, whatever her name is. Y'all gotta ask her what she meant. I know how to, I'm taking it. I don't like the words. Again, I can only imagine how the families feel. If we taking it some type of way, imagine the families. Yeah, Sharita, you heard me. She said them babies' lives was no misunderstanding. It wasn't. Her neck, she knows. Come on, bruh. James, she does. She definitely knows. Child, you heard me. My mother's keeper, period. Talking about she thought it was her balloons popping. Come on, you can see the holes. You know the difference from balloons popping into, man. Ain't that many balloons popping. She said, Miriam said, from the way you would think it was just fist thrown. That's what I would think. Listening to her say that, she might know who did it and why they did it. She might know. Yeah. Come on, wifey. They probably all knew what she had going on. If you got that under your neck. Yeah. She said, She looked up and to the left. Deception. Yeah, Sanji, for real. Oh, my eyes. I just can't stop thinking about these kids. I can't, to see that father and that mother and them kids so emotional. He said his daughter got grazed, by, the pow as well. But to see your son crawling and you can't save his life, think about it. When you in a closed building, you talking about some balloons popping. Come on, Bless. But then she said, to anybody, next time, have your party on the inside. You did. That's what got me too. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all was inside. That's all you got? No, don't invite people. Don't invite adults to your party. Don't invite rappers and stuff to a 2-year-old party. Those are the solutions. Right. Wife, mom. Yes. See, nothing she's saying sound right. She know, man, she knows. That's why I asked you, Blessed. I was like, wasn't it in a banquet? So what's she talking about? Yeah, the only thing I have to say is have y'all parties on the inside. Have y'all parties. But this happened on the inside of a banquet. Hey, I'm out of here on that one. I will see y'all later on today. I gotta wrap my head around all of this. Yeah, balloons will never sound as like. Come on, Alma. Come on. Don't invite two different gangs to your baby's birthday. That's how you know she knew somebody was coming. Her babies are safe. That's what I said, wifey. That's what I said. She hiding something, Sanji. I said that. She knows. She knows. And I hope that the parents listen to this and listen to her well. You know what I'm saying? But salute everybody. I'm going to go get dressed and get out of here. My mind, my brain. Salute everybody.